how to start a small block Chevy on an engine stand. So let's get right into it. Start off, as long as you have your flex plate on, slap your starter on. 2 9/16 bolts next to the ground strap. And then make sure you get your solenoid wire so that it will crank after you have your battery connected. So you have positive, negative going to the block. Then you have the solenoid wire. She cranks. And then once you have your number 1 spark plug out, finger over the number 1 spark plug hole, crank it over. So you get that big gush of air. Once you have that big gush of air, you know that you're on top dead center, your number 1 cylinder. This confirms it right there on the balancer. Easy as that. Next is distributor. So we know that I want this pointed at number 1 cylinder because that's how I have my wires already pre-set up. So you have to look at the slot in the shaft there and make sure it lines up with the oil pump drive. I want that to be about right there. So I take a long screwdriver, put it on the oil pump drive shaft. It's slotted like this. That way when I drop it in, it's going to all line up. See? Now I know. All I have to do is turn that to be number 1 there. Doesn't have to be exact, but just close enough. Now we're dropped in. Then your exhaust. Then the other side. Yeah, on Chevy it's 18436 goes. Then the carburetor. Then your oil pressure gauge, or you could just plug it off with something, but you'll need to have something in here or else you'll just geyser all of your oil out as soon as it starts or even cranks over. Now we have a fuel system. Got our fuel line hooked up to the carb with an inline clickety-clack, jammed in the gas bucket, and then we got our power. We're ready to start. Okay, now we got our fuel pump hooked up, got power coming to our coil, to our distributor. Get that hooked up on the power on the distributor, which is the battery side of this HEI distributor. And we are ready to fire. We have fuel in the carb, give that a good squirt. Power hooked up.